Hello, I am Jayati and I am a BNYS. Today we are going to talk about sadness and depression. Uh, like what makes sadness and depression different from each other, or what is that line between both of them. I have been asked a lot of times that people who are sad look no very much different than people who are depressed. It's not about how do they look, it's about how do they feel. Sadness is an emotion which is pain associated with some feelings of grief, sorrow, despair, helplessness, hopelessness, and disappointment, and some that kind of emotions or feelings or characteristics, anything we can name it as. Plus it is one of the six emotions. There are others are happiness, anger, surprise, fear, and disgust. So normal human emotion, uh, that is sadness, which every single person suffers in their life one time or another. It is very normal to feel sad, like when you don't achieve something you always wanted, or you don't get something that you should be getting, that makes you sad. There are some other reasons also, like loss of someone from family, or a breakup, or a divorce, or losing a job or income source, and some kind of in some those kind of incidents also make a person sad. But sadness and depression has a very thin line. A person who is feeling sad may find some comfort by crying it out, or speaking out frustration, or talking to someone for some time, and like uh, telling everything they feel. They will feel relieved after that. But sadness usually passes with time, and if it doesn't pass with time, it will lead a person to be unable to resume those normal functions when which they were doing when they were normal, like they were happy, they were satisfied or something. So this could be a sign of depression, but there is a thin line. I'm telling from so long. Like if a low mood lasts longer than 2 weeks or more than that, then the person should seek help, because it may be a sign of depression. But it is, if it is sadness, it will subside by some other distractive activities, like doing something you like, or doing a hobby thing, or watching a movie, or eating your favorite food, or anything like that. So sadness goes by that, depression doesn't go by that. So now we will talk about depressed mood. So most important feature is the sadness of mood, or and loss of interest in or pleasure in something or almost everything, which is also known as pervasive sadness, which is present throughout the time, which is persistent sadness. So pervasive and persistent sadness leads to a depressive mood. That is a literal definition of it. So, sadness of mood is quantitatively and qualitatively both ways different from sadness, normal sadness, I can say. The depressed mood will be varying from by day to day in general. Sometimes the person feels very upset with things. Sometimes the other day they are normal with their usual life schedule, and sometimes they will feel like they have nothing left in their life and everything. So there are depressive mood. The depressive mood leads to depression. Okay, sadness of mood leading to depressed mood, and depressed mood leads to depression. So that's the chain. Sadness of mood is basically associated with pessimistic approach towards life, or pessimist ideas, or pessimism we can say. So it has mainly three characteristics or three main thoughts. Depressive ideas we can note them as: Their hopelessness, which is no hope in future. Helplessness, like they don't feel someone helping them, or they don't have anyone to help them, or anything that is helping them getting out of this. Plus third thing is worthlessness. They don't feel worth to live, or worth doing something, or worth spending time with something, or something like that. So these three are the main characteristic features or depressive ideas that are outcome of the pessimistic approach of the sad mood. So worthlessness I will explain, because it is a bit confusing term. Worthlessness, that is, they feel guilty about doing something they did in past life. Like they start reapproaching their self, that they remind everything they did wrong in past, or they rewind everything in mind that they did on a good purpose and failed, or they actually wanted to be successful in something and they failed. So that these are the group of or bunch of things that make them feel worthless. Plus they have other features, or they feel some other problems in their daily life, like they can't concentrate very well. They have difficulty in thinking. Their thinking has been slow because of this all sadness and upset and depressed mood and everything. So that is a one that is, there are two things. Plus they can't take decisions firmly like other normal people do. Plus they have a lack of initiation, or they can't initiate anything because they feel worthless or they feel hopeless. Plus they have very 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 less energy in them. So these are other things they people feel during depressive mood. So they often they feel like they have ruminations, which is explained by repetitive intrusive thoughts. And they have very pessimistic idea, that rumination with pessimistic ideas. Like they really don't find any ray of hope in the future. Like there is nothing that can fix things going on right now with them, and some those kind of thoughts. Plus they this all things together go forward for a longer time and they don't get help. These things get them thoughts of death, and like they feel like someone will kill them, nothing is going right with them, their intestines are bursting and everything. There are some examples I'm giving, the kind of ideas they have in their mind. And this all feelings lead to make them feel very much hopeless about future, and then suicidal thoughts start to come. So this is the whole process of sadness to depression. So actually depression is not a overnight process, like I did say that in last video. And right now also I am saying the same, that depression is not an overnight process. It starts with sad mood, and that leads to sadness of mood in a large amount of time, for a large amount of time. And then they gradually lead to depressive mood. Then it with those all three characteristics, hopelessness, helplessness and worthlessness, they they keep growing in mind, and then they lead the person into depression. And then it results in deadly thoughts, suicidal thoughts, sorry, and some other those kind of thoughts, that they don't feel like living anymore and everything is finished and everything. So this is the entire process of person being depressed, or from sadness to depression. So that's all what I could explain. I hope I justified the topic, or if I didn't, then I will try to justify this explanation in some other way also. So thank you so much for watching it, and if you have any queries related to this, or if you want anything, want to ask or want to share anything that I can express in a video, and you can express it to somewhere else or to someone else, so don't forget to email me. You just have to drop a mail or a DM to my Instagram. I will definitely love to help you. Plus, due to some problems and errors in network, phone, my channel, everything led me to upload this video late, very much late. I guess 3 4 5 days it has been. So my next video about this explaining mental disorders episode or series, I can tell you, will be anxiety and worry. So stay tuned for that. I will be posting it soon, and I will let you know when I will be posting that video on my Instagram channel. So stay tuned, stay positive, keep smiling, and stay connected. Bye bye.